Hi, it's Dominic. If you're into AI agents, AI influencers, and the latest in the AI world, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. In today's video, I want to present you a new AI image creation tool that you probably never even heard of, but is a must-have in any AI creator's toolbox. The images are absolutely fantastic, very realistic, and the best completely for free. Sounds good? Let's check out the tool. Good, here we are at the platform Reef. This is exactly the platform we will talk about today, which we will use to create fantastic images. And as we learn here on the platform, the creators already tell us what Reef actually means. It's French for dream, or also Rev to iterate, to refine, to brainstorm, to increase speed. So this already sounds quite promising, and I can already tell you the results are actually exactly like that. So that's it regarding the meaning. As you can see, everything is quite simple, minimalistic. There's not a lot to see and to click, but you will see in a second, the results are definitely worth it. I think the best way to show you how capable this tool is just to check out what I already created. So we go up here to create, and then we come to the interface where we see all the creations I did with that tool. And as a big topic of my channel is AI influencer content creation, of course, I started out with some nice images of a beautiful model. So when we have a closer look at these images, I think on a first look, we can agree these images are absolutely perfect. And what I really like is how Reef uses the colors to create this impression of realism and a real photo. And also the anatomy of the models is perfect. Also the hands. As we all know, hands are always difficult for AI image tools, but here the hands are absolutely perfect, at least in my examples. Also here, I think this is a very good result. And from my first impression, I can tell that these results can definitely keep up with Flux 1.1 Pro Ultra. What do you think? What I also like here at the platform is that everything is very clean, easy, and not confusing at all. So for example, if we want to change something within an image, we can just click on it and then go to edit prompt, and then we will get the original prompt, and we can just change things here within the prompt to then recreate the image, for example, with a changed detail. And at other platforms, this can be quite confusing. For example, sometimes it's difficult to find the seed number and to fix it. But here at the platform, they made this quite easy because whenever we go to edit, the seed number is already fixed. And as you might already know from AI image creation in general, whenever you recreate images with the same seed number, the results are quite similar. And this gives us the opportunity to just change things here within the prompt and then recreate a very similar image. And I think we should just test it out by just entering here, for example, pink. So now we want a pink outfit of that model. And yeah, after that, we just send it out and then these images get recreated. And what I also like, Reef is pretty fast. So it just takes a couple of seconds until all 4 images are created, and then we can have a look. So as you can see now, we have the same motif, like that's the image we recreated, but now the girl is wearing a pink outfit. And also the kitchen looks quite similar. What I also like is that Reef is refining and improving your prompts. For example, when we click on that image and then we go to edit prompt, you see that there's a quite big and complex prompt, but this is not what I actually prompted. So the tool enhances our own prompts whenever we activate that feature. We can also switch it off, but I recommend to switch it on, and then your prompts get improved completely automatic. Good, let's go back to the other images and check out some more things I did. So first I did the models, and then I went on with some nice portrait shoots of such a native woman that could be right out of a National Geographic's magazine. Especially that third one I think is absolutely fantastic. And when we look at the prompt, we also see here that Reef entered all the important aspects to create an image like that. For example, we have here also some information about the lens, a high-end macro lens. We have words like illuminating every detail of her textured skin, and here in the end, skin tone with documentary precision. So these are not words that I entered into the prompt. Reef did that because I prompted actually a photo of a native Indian woman that is out of a National Geographic's magazine. And I think if we check out the result, we can agree this could be right out of such a magazine. Good. After that, I went more into the fashion direction and I tried to create some images that could be right out of a fashion magazine. For example, that one. Also here, I think these black and white photographies are very strong when created with Reef. And here I went, for example, with a Prada fashion shoot. And I think we can agree that this could be right out of a fashion magazine posting about Prada. Good. At that point, I think we can already sum up that Reef is very strong with realistic looking people and images of models, portraits, and so on. But of course, there's even more. I also tested out some architecture shots and also some mood shots. For example, here we have a nice office, and here in that image, I tried to capture a shot of nice looking video equipment or YouTube equipment. Also here. And if we look at these images, especially the equipment and also these office shots, I think the color is the thing that sticks out here the most because it's just perfect. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful selected and it always fits perfect to what I prompted. And I must say that the selection of the colors is the best I ever saw here within that tool. Let me know in the comments how you like these results and if you already tested it out. But in my opinion, this is absolutely spectacular. Also here in these mood shots, I think when we look at the colors of the face and the background, this could be a real photo. Like it's absolutely perfect. Also that one is beautiful. And I think especially the colors are so important for the first impression of an image because you don't pay too much attention to the details yet. But if the composition and the selection of the colors is right, this is a very strong first impression. So I think these images are absolutely perfect for any website or presentation. Good. After that, I also checked out to create food images. For example, a nice looking steak or empanada. I think especially the empanada looks absolutely delicious. We even have a little bit of steam coming out of it. So it looks really fresh, really tasty. And at that moment, I really would like to eat the empanada. I also created an image of a motorcycle. Also here, I really like the degree of the details and even the Yamaha logo is quite perfect. That's it regarding creating humans. So far, so good. And now I want to show you a little extra feature of Reef. As you can see here in the next image, I recreated an image of Conor McGregor sitting at the cashier of Edeka, and Edeka is a famous German supermarket chain. And I think we can all agree it exactly looks like Conor McGregor. Even the Edeka logo is absolutely right. And also the outfit of him is exactly how the people working at Edeka look like. So this is a great job. And keep in mind that this is completely for free. Like I have no subscription here and I can create 20 of these images every single day. And as you can see, there's not even a censorship. So we can create celebrities in whatever environment we want. And they actually look like the real celebrities. And this is very powerful. Keep in mind that you have to be a little bit careful with deepfakes and stuff like that. You can get into trouble. I hope that Conor McGregor won't beat me up for that little joke, but yeah, just be a little bit careful. Good. Then there's one more thing I want to show you, and this is the capacity of Reef to create text. In the next images, I wanted to create a magazine cover using my brand name, German AI Creator. And this is what the Reef platform did out of it. I think the font selection is a little bit questionable because this doesn't look too appropriate for 2025, but still it looks quite German. And yeah, it took my brand name German AI Creator and turned it into a magazine cover. So you can also play around with that and have a lot of fun. Good. After that, I just created some more images. And yeah, also here, for example, these nature images of the snake, absolutely fantastic, very rich in details. And I highly recommend you to test out Reef, just give it a shot. And as I told you, it's completely for free, 20 images every single day. And if you look at my results, I think we can all agree that this is very useful. So whenever you need an image to illustrate something within a presentation or even your website, check out Reef. Like, I really like it. It's great. And the best thing is we don't even need a subscription here. So it works with credits. Every day we get 20 free credits. So we already can create 20 images. And if we want to create more images, we can buy a package of 500 credits for $5. So one image only costs us 1 cent. And I think this is very fair if we compare that with the quality we get, for example, from Flux. When we create images with Flux at Replicate, for example, with the 1.1 Pro Ultra model, this costs us 6 cents. And with Reef, it only costs us 1 cent. So this is 6 times cheaper. And I think the quality is at least as good, maybe even a little bit better. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and you got a lot of value out of it. If so, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you already tested it out and how you liked the results. I hope we see each other in the next video. Take care and goodbye.